Welcome back everyone to Holy Roller Guitars. Today we have this 2014 Gibson SG, and this one is a special one because this was made for Guitar Center musician friends. It was an exclusive guitar made in Desertburst, at least that's what I'm thinking the model number is. I'm not sure if that's a G and a H, but y'all let me know. So I see SG 14D S or DTS, and then G H or something. I'm not sure. But there it is. The first for the serial number. The first is a 1 and the fifth is a 4, so 2014. And expected by 4/8/14 on the date. So I believe this is a full mahogany body in this Desertburst. This is the way that I have it right now. I haven't cleaned it. I'm going to do a complete setup on it. So there's the bridge, pickups, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the pickups, and I'll give y'all the height of the strings at the 12th fret and the pickup heights. And then I just wanted to take the truss rod off. That way I can show y'all this is a Gibson, and this is a very dark back that it has on here. And then this is a very slim taper neck. Can't wait to see what the readings come out to. And there's the back of the tuners. And here are the pamphlets. And the reason why I'm covering the serial number is this is not my guitar. This is my friend Paul's guitar. He's letting me borrow it for the video. Big thank you to Paul for letting me borrow this and letting me make a video on it. Thank you. And just to get this out of the way, I want to get y'all the string height. So the string height at the 12th fret is the E, the low E, we're at 3/64. A is 4/64. D is 4/64. G is 4/64. B is 4 1/4, and the high E is 4 1/4. For the pickups, a little bit different here. We have on the neck pickup, we have 7/64 on the bass side, 7.5 on the high side, and 10/64 on both ends on the bass and the high side. So that's the way the guitar is set up right now, and there's no dead notes here. Everything sounds pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and get into tech specs. I'm going to go ahead and loosen these strings up and get right into it. So we'll get into the pickups first, and then we'll take a look at the neck profile. I know this is a very thin neck already, and we have the old strings off here. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap them up and put them in my little jar over there. And we'll go ahead and look at these pickups. And here I just want to get y'all a shot of the truss rod and what it looks like. There's no threads poking out there. And then just to look at the headstock. Well, this is a sight to see. We have a 57 Classic in the neck, and we have a 57 Classic in the bridge. And just to let y'all know, this does have push-pull volume pots. So let's get the bridge reading. So for the bridge, we are right at 7.90. In the neck position, we are at 7.99. In the middle position, we are jumping around. We are right at 5.00. So let's go back to the bridge and then split it. And we are at 3.98. And in the neck position, if we go ahead and split it, we are at 4.46. And in the middle, we're somewhere around 2.80 to 2.86. It's just jumping around. I just wanted to add another note. If you see Gibson pickups with these gray, light gray shielding here on the wires, this is because they're 4-conductor and they're coil splittable. So you can coil split the pickups. So just want to let y'all know. And here is the control cavity. So we have your 2 push-pull pots for the volume and your 2 Gibson pots for the tone. And it has some caps that are 25U, 223M. caps there. I'm not sure if they're the same as, I don't think so. I think these are a lot smaller. Let's see. Okay, so these are treble bleed, and they are not the same. I thought they were going to be the same size as these volume treble bleeds. And, well, almost the same size. But I'm pretty sure they're different. I'm pretty sure there are different kinds of caps, but just wanted to show you the control cavity here. Alright, we're going to start off at your nut here to get your nut width. And we are right at 1.68. And your millimeter reading will be 42.8 millimeters. And here at your 12th fret, we are at 2.09 inches and 53.0 millimeters. Going to your 1st fret neck depth, we are at 0.85 for your 1st fret neck depth and 21.3 millimeters. And for your 12th fret neck depth, we were at 0.92 inches and 23.2 millimeters. Pretty slim neck, especially starting up here on your upper registry. Let's get the neck profile. Here's your neck profile at the 1st and the 12th. So it's very rounded and C-shaped like on the 1st, and on the 12th it gets a little bit wider, but it still looks like a C profile. I haven't got a chance to play it because I'm doing this tech specs a little bit backwards. I'm actually doing the tech specs and cleaning the frets and polishing the fingerboard here. And then I'm going to do the review and demo after I do a setup on this guitar. So thank you for joining me on this tech specs. I hope that you got to see everything that you wanted to see, and specs that what comes from a Gibson from the factory, or maybe from the person that he got this from. The guitar was used. But yeah, very nice specs on here, especially with these 57s. He says he loves them with the coil splitting. This is the only guitar that he likes with coil splitting. And the action was very nice and low here. So I'm going to get it back to where it was. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a nice polish and of the frets and a cleaning fingerboard there. And then this guitar is nice and polished here, but I'll give it another wipe down once I'm done working on the frets. So I hope you can join me on Saturday for this guitar fret polish and F1 oil, and then giving the guitar a nice polish and wax. So thank you. I'm going to do my best to capture this radius, and it does look like it is a 12-inch radius, so standard for Gibson. And for today's daily advice, I have this fortune cookie that I got a while back. So y'all can see here what it says. It says, you will always see light after darkness. And this means a lot to me because, as y'all know, when I got my retina detachment, if y'all saw that video of how I became a legally blind guitar player, I share on there that my incident happened on Friday where I saw a bubble in my eye, and on Saturday my vision went black. And so it went black from that Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday morning. That's when I had my emergency eye surgery for the retina detachment. So this means a lot to me. When we were eating at this Chinese restaurant called China Inn, we got this fortune cookie, and it just really spoke to me, and it was my fortune. So it's just like the Lord saying, you're always going to see light after darkness. So remember that, and I hope if that means anything to you, please write amen down in the comment section. So take care, God bless, peace, love y'all, and thank y'all for being here. And don't forget to share the video, and more guitars to come for guitar reviews and demos and tech specs. Thank y'all for joining me for the special SG tech specs. And Mr. Brenham, I hope you enjoyed the review and demo and this tech specs. I know you've been wanting to see an SG on the channel. Take care.